say that this is the last time, but I promise you there will only be one more time I do this, and that's just the final time. But right now, I want to do a thing where I know I'm taking this challenge way too far. Usually YouTubers only upload like one part to this crap because they're not really interested in it. I mean, I am. Like, who else would want to do that without actually having to do it? So let's get into this. I would rate, what region would I hail from? I would hail from the Kalos region. Oh, God. I'm kidding. I'd hail from the Galar region. But I wouldn't have the same Pokemon that you think a Galar trainer would have. I was not given the traditional 3 starters, Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble. I was given a different type of starter choice. I was given a choice of 3. Charmander, Squirtle, I'm kidding, Charmander, Trico, or Froakie. I couldn't choose. These were all super popular. But I decided on one. I put my hand on Froakie's head and said, "You're coming with me, little guy. Let's get going." So, now Christian, 10-year-old Christian, that's me, and Froakie, we had a very, very good bond. We were best friends from the start. Froakie did all the things that I liked, and he made it so much more fun since he knew how to do that stuff. My dreams are really coming true of becoming a Pokemon trainer. Me and Greninja would go through the Galar region until we get up to Leon, who would be a humongous problem, and we'd lose to him. So I'd have to think back. I remember throughout my travels throughout the Galar region that there was a certain place that I could train. The Forest of Mastery. I'm kidding. He says, there's a place that I could train at. It's called the Slumbering. He heads to the Slumbering Weald and trains his ass off. He's training for, after a couple of years, Christian is now 14, and he and Greninja have gotten so strong, and then they take another shot at Leon's battling. Their training was helpful a lot more. But we still couldn't beat Leon. We were so close, but once he activated Gigantamax Charizard, I lost. Then I'd go on to kind of a low point. I wouldn't really know what to do anymore. My Greninja kept losing to Leon's Charizard because of 2 moves Leon knew. Max Overgrowth and Max Lightning. So I needed a way to counter them. And I can't just use Greninja as my ace. I go back to a certain place that Professor Melendez I guess let's get back into this. So he would say, after losing in the Galar region twice to Leon, I decided to head somewhere else in the region. Leon suggests travel the region. Travel the world. So I get tickets from winning an entire league conference. Leon gives me tickets because of the prize money I've got, and I've bought enough tickets to go around the world. The first region is Kanto. I enjoy it. And there's a lot of interesting stuff there. I even go to Cerulean Cave and find this cool Pokemon that takes down my Greninja. I return Greninja and walk away. I heal Greninja up, then we head straight to another. Then after exploring all of Kanto, but losing to Lance sadly, I head to the Orange Island, which I actually really destroy. Let me explain how the final battle would go. I would send out my Greninja, and Drake would send out his Dragonite. I was already prepared for Dragon types because my Greninja is a beast who can take down many Dragon types. Instantly, Drake thinks he's got the lead as he instantly says, Dragon Claw! But then, my Greninja catches the Dragon Claw as I tell it to use Ice Beam, and it annihilates him. With one shot, it's already dead. As Greninja drops Dragonite, who is now defeated. Christian smiles as then he heads to the next region, which is Johto. I actually beat that region, actually conquered the Elite Four. I head to Hoenn, lose to Drake. Sinnoh, I lose to Elite Four Lucian. Then I head to Unova and lose to Alder. Then I head to Kalos, and I battle Diantha to the death. But then I still lose. Then I head to Alola, complete the Island Challenge, and face my final trainer. After that, I'd sit down and then I'd actually have something that I found that I bought off the that I bought from a certain professor. Sycamore, it's a dome that you can use to study with your Pokemon, and it'll help you out. As then, it's basically like the PC, but for humans and Pokemon. He walks into the orb as he sits down in it with his tree, as he sends out his Greninja and thinks, what Pokemon could we use since... I'm kidding. He's using his main 9. The 9 Pokemon are sitting there as he needs to think. As then he realizes he can't just train himself. I mean, he says, I think to myself saying, I can't just train Greninja. I have to train myself and the rest of my Pokemon. Then I start to grind up the team. Let me explain my team now. My first Pokemon is from Kanto. I caught an Aerodactyl because I really like it. Then I'd go straight to the Johto region, and when I was there, I caught a Scyther and went to a trading festival in Johto, and evolved it into Scizor. I also caught I didn't catch anything actually. I head to Hoenn, and I decided this is a pretty cool region, and I catch my next Pokemon who was on the team, which is Gallade. I was inspired by Diantha's Gardevoir, but I do like Gallade better. My dog just got trolled. He just took my... My dog just stole my wrapper, but there was nothing in it. Ha! Gotcha, doggo! You really thought there was something in there? Since I got a bagel, there's nothing in there. There was no leftovers. He just got trolled. He's like, where is everything? Alright, whatever, let's get back into this. So, after that, I went to the Sinnoh region and caught 2 of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Garchomp and Lucario. After that, I head to Unova region to catch my regional bird. I'm kidding. There, I catch Crocodile, who is my main Unova member. In Galar, because I'm going to skip Kalos and Thing for now, I catch... In Galar, I caught Toxtricity, and it's Spike, you know, the yellow form. Now, I know you're only supposed to have 9 Pokemon, but screw that. I caught an Alolan Raichu and a Dusk Lycanroc. Rockruff, I got an egg from a trainer who's very strong in the region and defeated my entire team with a Lycanroc. I was interested and asked, and he said his family had a Rockruff farm. Well, they give Rockruff who were abandoned by their trainer a good life. After that, I head to the Kalos region, my favorite and final region. The Pokemon that I caught there are Tyrantrum, because it's my favorite pseudo. It's my favorite. No! Dang it! You are a thief! You are a thief! Tyrantrum is my favorite fossil Pokemon. And I also caught an Aegislash. I know it says that you can only have a total of 9 Pokemon, but I'm bending the rules. So my entire team is, I have Greninja, I have Aerodactyl, I have Scizor, I have Gallade, I have Garchomp, I have Lucario, I have Crocodile, Nip, 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 nip. I have Toxtricity. Then I have my final one, Dusk Lycanroc. Because fuck it. I don't have a regional bird, sadly. But fuck that shit. I'm at 10. And my 10th Pokemon is from my home region, Galar, and my bird Pokemon is Corviknight. It is my favorite regional bird because of how powerful and cool it looks. And I used it in my sword playthrough and I loved it. I don't use it anymore since I basically only have Zeraora in my party. So yeah, after that I take another shot at the Galar League, and actually I'm battling really hard, but I still cannot beat Leon. His Gigantamax Starter is just way too powerful. Then I decided I'm gonna head somewhere else. I remember in the Kalos region, in the Ninja Villages, there was a powerful Greninja akin to Mega Evolution. So I head there and train for many years. About 3 years. So now 17-year-old Christian is now there. I have now trained up my entire team and they're ready to battle. But I still couldn't unlock the Greninja transformation. It's time after that I go to battle Diantha. One last time, since she is a very strong trainer. This is around time Ash is in about, like, Sinnoh. So now it's time I battle my next trainer as I battle Diantha with my Greninja. These two are clashing with fists, with aerial aces and psychics. My Gallade actually took her Gardevoir to 50% health because of how powerful Gallade was.
Heavy change the pee-pee pads.
Alright, well, can I finish this up? So my team, of course, would be Greninja, Gallade, Lucario, Garchomp, Crocodile, and Scizor. I wouldn't keep Corviknight on my main team, since Corviknight would not be a strong asset to me. It would be very powerful, but I only use it when I really need it. Since my Corviknight is very stubborn in battles, it won't fight anything weaker than it. So Diantha sends out her Gardevoir, as I still have my Gallade out, who was Mega Evolved into Mega Gallade. Lucario was knocked out by her other Pokemon. I would Mega Evolve my Gallade into Mega Gallade, as in the Battle of the Chivalrous Knight, and the powerful princess begins. It's fine. This battle is insane. Instantly, it's a clash of flurry of close combat breaking through the Moonblast, and then hitting Gardevoir. These attacks clashed until Gardevoir landed a special Psy Strike, which Diantha was hiding. and launched it and knocked out Gallade.
Yes, please. Oh my god, there's so much longer.
He says, return, Gallade, you were really good, buddy. As he puts him back in, it says, now my ace, my starter. As he starts to strangle the Pokeball, and it says, let's go, Greninja. As Greninja's out of its Pokeball, as it's already to battle, he yells out Night Slash. As then they're having an amazing battle, but Gardevoir is winning. But then it happens. Greninja is hit by a strong attack, which launches it into the sky. But for some reason, I felt that. I felt that attack. Then I realized me and Greninja are finally sinking in. Then it happens. Greninja goes into Crystal Shi Greninja Gekkoga. As then it turns into Crimson Greninja, which is a black Greninja who is basically just shining Ash Greninja. As he goes, yeah, Greninja. As then the battle really cranks up as I land the final new move. Greninja learns a new move where it pulls off the shuriken off its back, and then one of the sharp pieces on the shuriken, two of them he pulls out to become a sword. As then Greninja uses its special move where he combines the swords and then uses his ultimate move, Ninja Blade. As then he cuts through Gardevoir, as then a giant water explosion happens, as then Greninja is declared the winner. Dianth is defeated and I am now called the Kalos champion. I would head back to my normal region and just go relax. Now let's go over my rivals. My first rival would be Leon, of course. My second would be Sonia. Now, since most YouTubers that I don't really know any PokeTubers, I'm gonna do a couple of them. So my rivals would be, since I know zero of these people sadly, Lumiose Trainer's out, Pokéraph, Infamous Trainer, and that's it. Now I'm gonna tag. Now of course you have to tag 5 people. So who I want to see this challenge is MNJTV, Chucky7, Entity Plays.
You know, this is why I wanted to see.
Think of a couple more. Pokemon 7 and Mystic Umbreon. Yes, Mystic Umbreon. I want to see him do it. And that's it for now.